Hello, Jon Sermon here again. As many of you know, because you've seen my videos over the last few weeks, I am a church leader in the UK, and I'm giving out short messages virtually every day to try and be an encouragement to us in the difficult circumstances we currently face. Some of the last few have highlighted the additional difficulties caused by unrest following the tragic death of George Floyd in America. Today I was spotting things on the internet, as you do, and one of them that grabbed my attention, the headline was that millennials, it said, i.e. people born around the year 2000 and just after, are more lonely than elderly people, or suffer more from loneliness than elderly people. Now, I didn't go on to read the article. I'm not sure how it made its case, but it struck me as the sort of comment that is counter to the assumptions we usually make, because a lot of elderly people don't get out much, may be widowed, various reasons, may be housebound for health reasons. Loneliness is a serious problem amongst many of that age group. That it might be even more serious amongst millennials, well, if it comes as a surprise, it's nonetheless a concern. And I'm not bothered in what I want to say to you today about whether it might be right or not. The very fact that it's being put forward as a suggestion gave me pause for thought. And I'm guessing that younger age groups than myself are amongst those who, in many cases, might be more seriously impacted by the restrictions of lockdown. Certainly local to me, there's a skateboard park that is still, I understand, officially closed because of the lockdown. For some weeks now, it's been unofficially back open, and I see a range of youngsters from the pre-teens upwards enjoying themselves there each time I walk past. And they are clearly getting some relief from the isolation that they may have been feeling. Now, that sense of isolation, whatever age group you are, is something that probably a lot of us are experiencing more at the moment than usual. How can we offer something as to offset against it, as a comfort, as an encouragement? Well, I want to take you to some of the words of Jesus. This is in John's Gospel, chapter 14. And Jesus was talking to his closest friends and followers, disciples is the word that the Bible uses, the inner group, and possibly some others as well. And he was aware that he was about to be betrayed, tried under false pretenses, and executed. And he was preparing them for, you're going to have to manage without me, guys, that sort of thing. He said to them, I'm going to send you another comforter to be with you, the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of truth. A presence of God with you, like, he said in effect, it's almost like having me with you. Now, startling though that sounds, he was saying in effect, the loneliness that is natural if your circumstances put you in a position that you would be lonely, I can offset that because you can have my Holy Spirit with you and living within you. And he went on to say, my peace I give to you, but it's not like the world gives. You know how we can greet each other with all sorts of platitudes and say, oh, it'll all be all right. But he's saying it's something more than that, something more, a substance to it. The peace of God that Jesus offers us is such a strong offset if we are struggling with loneliness. I want to reiterate something I've been saying all along to encourage you. It is possible to get to know a relationship with God through Jesus Christ. It is possible to have our loneliness addressed in this way. Jesus is reaching out to you now. Open your hearts to respond. God bless you.